Now McGlynn. They're all there. All of the guns. Mitchell's kick not so good.
That is great pressure from Collingwood. Peter, you mentioned their record up here at sensational, and they do this really well against Sydney. They take them on at their own game.
They do. Long ball. Meeting the sandwich was Cloak again. Little kick out of the pack, Elliott.
Yeah, great snap. Want to get his hands on the ball a bit more, but I can't see a specific matchup, Richo. It doesn't look like they've gone a hard tag on him. They're running a few players through him. I think the Sydney midfield's just being very accountable.
Two of their best midfielders, 4 touches for Pendlebury, 2 for Swan. Very
that he's going to have a genuine crack at.
Have to go back to the 6-minute mark of the first quarter for when they kicked their last. It's now the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Goldstack has got that working left to right beautifully. And that is a goal. Collingwood get their first goal in the second quarter. It's it, so Collingwood now. Not such a good kick. Goldsack able to tidy it up. 55 out. Here's Cloak on the lead. Just got it inside the boundary. Favours the left foot, remember.
It's where Jesse White can play a big role this side. If he can lead up at the ball this side.
Yet to score this year. That is either a goal or behind. Cloak on the left and a good time to get going with a kick like that. Collingwood for the first time tonight, 2 in a row.
Just think that's such...
Yeah, had it stripped away. McVeigh with a hurried kick. Lumumba needs a clean bouncing ball. Buddy was all over in the moment he took possession. Out the back, Maxwell. Little sucker handball. Give and go back from Pendlebury. Not once but twice. Zigzag onto the right. Wants the left. Now he's got it. 30, 20. Pendlebury. Closing goal, Collingwood.
That was just
hands. And in the end, Sydney live 14 points up here. Sinclair into an open goal. Was it touched on the line? It's rushed through in the end, but was it already over?
Yeah, I reckon they're going to have a look at that.
I think it probably was.
Score review. Looking at the first over line. Goalpost call as a goal. Please make sure it's not touched.
Wasn't touched. So I think he believes in his own mind the fact that he's given a goal that it was over the line.
And in that top
review
left
completed. Umpire's call.
All clear to go.
Sinclair goals for Collingwood with 24 seconds remaining on the clock until half-time.
And he was in perfect position to goal line.
It's a long left foot. It's a penetrating left foot. They go deep. Here comes Cloak. The contested marker. Off hands. Little handball by Ball. Got it to Dwyer. And on to Swan.
When you're a key forward like Travis Cloak, it's not always about kicking goals and taking marks. His attack in that pack situation.
Boys, there's been some misses tonight, as there have been for this whole round of footy. Surely Dane Swan and his skill set will see this one through, and it does. Collingwood have got it back to a 3-point game.
Swan has started this quarter off pretty well. This isn't going to get the job done. It's the Mitchells and those types of players for Sydney, the side bottoms for Collingwood. They're going to be the key to this one.
Handball too low for sure from Franklin. Now Rampy's got it all to do. Cloak running at him. Support arrives in the way of Swanee. Tries to back out with the footy side. Bottom's clever. Did well with the handball. It's firm, wasn't it, to Dwyer. Dwyer held his footing. Gives Goldsack a good look at the goal. And Collingwood are in front.
Critical in their low-scoring game like this.
Frost, the interceptor there. Back in the middle. Collingwood in front by the 5-point margin here now. Elliott again turns around, fronts the goal. 45, drilling football. You talk about some individual brilliance. There it is.
That was just absolutely magnificent from Elliott. And don't they know it, the Collingwood players? They come from everywhere to get around. Collingwood had all the momentum.
The ability there by Sydney to recognise the bomber in Franklin and give him the footy. Could have easily gone back for the set shot. Here's Goldsack off the hand. McCaffrey puts it into a dangerous space here for Sydney to defend. Grundy at ground level for Collingwood. Ran over the top of the footy. McVeigh through the hands. Quick one from Blair. Around the corner. Cloak 1-on-1. Too strong. Too strong for Richards.
Yeah, well done, Cloak. That's the way to respond, isn't it? When you've had a disappointing moment in the game, it's just to fight your way.
McVeigh to Shaw. Coughed it up. Side bottom. Tries to draw Swan to the footy. Eventually he comes. The run of side bottom out the back. Smith's just got hold of him. Forced the kick along the ground. It was crucial. Richards took his eye off the footy before he completely won it. Now it allows Beams on the left boot to snap it around the body. Collingwood by a goal.
I'm with you, Richo. That's just slow. Just took the mark. It's slow. They've got to lead. They've got to attack the game, Sydney.
Langdon, Tuvey on his wrong right foot into Pendlebury. Here comes Grundy of Collingwood, knocked out of his hands by Melcheski. Pendlebury went and got it. Thought about the quick hand. Here's the dangerous Elliott. He can turn on the three bed. He turns, faces the goal again. Elliott, this to nearly seal the game. He's got it. Collingwood both in desperate needs of wins here. Sydney yet to have one. It'll be the first time in a long time that they've started the season 0-2. Sydney.
Last time was in 2006. They made the grand final, Bristol.
Young celebrates, and that puts a definite full stop on it.
What a great effort.